Eni Aluko, representation and reckoning in football media. Football punditry has always been about more than tactics. It is about who gets heard, who is trusted, and who is visible. Recently, Eni Aluko's comments on female representation in women's football coverage have ignited a debate that goes far beyond one studio's conversation. This is not a feud. It is flashpoint, and it deserves a measured, honest analysis. My name is Jide. Welcome to another video. Women's football is growing rapidly. Broadcast deals are bigger. Audiences are expanding, and with that growth comes influence. Who analyzes the game now shapes how it is understood. At the center of this discussion is Eni Aluko, former England international lawyer and broadcaster, questioning whether women with lived experience of the women's game are being marginalized in its media coverage. As Eni Aluko's position, Aluko's argument is straightforward. In principle, she believes women who played at the highest level should be prioritized when women's football is analyzed on major platforms. Her concern is opportunity scarcity. There are fewer headlines pundits role in women's football compared to men's game, and she argues that those spaces should not be dominated by men, even well-intentioned allies. From her perspective, representation is not symbolic. It is about authority, authenticity, and lived experience. The Wright question. A Wright name became central to the debate when Aluko suggested male allies might consider stepping aside to create space. Wright, widely respected for his advocacy of women's game, rejected that framing. His view is collaborative, not competitive. Progress in his eyes comes from shared platform, not zero-sum thinking. This moment exposed a tension between representation by experience and representation by influence. Simon Jordan's critique. Simon Jordan's response was blunt, as expected. He challenged what he saw as an entitlement creeping into the conversation. Jordan argued that broadcasting is a skill in itself and not a reward for past playing careers. Importantly, its criticism was direct, delivered to Aluko's face in studio. That matters. Criticism is valid in media, but how it's delivered determines whether debate remains human. Jordan's approach, while firm, addressed the argument rather than dismissing the individual. Laura Woods' perspective. Laura Woods offered a broadcaster's reality check. Playing experience alone does not guarantee clarity, insight, or audience connection. Punditry demands communication skill, preparation, and chemistry. She also warned against framing women's football coverage as exclusionary. Growth, she argues, depends on broad appeal, not narrowing the tent. The DEI layer. This debate sits within a wider DEI conversation. Diversity initiatives exist because opportunity has historically been unequal, but equity is not achieved simply by swapping faces on screen. The real question is whether pathway exists for women to develop, be mentored, and thrive in not just appear. Representation without support becomes tokenism, and tokenism benefits no one. The ally comments and backlash. Aluko's comment suggesting that Wright would have given up his role triggered heavy backlash. To many, it sounded personal, even entitled. The criticism came swiftly and harshly, particularly online. Was it worth it? The backlash overshadowed our core points. Yet it is also revealed how emotionally charged conversations around opportunity have become, especially when women challenge informal power structures. Broadcasters' position. BBC and ITV have remained largely neutral. ITV has reaffirmed confidence in Wright's role and contribution. There has been no public policy shift, no sudden recalibration. That silence speaks volume. Broadcasters value stability, reach, and audience trust, often above cultural debates playing out in public. From my point of view, criticism in sports media is necessary, but it must recognize the human being behind the microphone. Simon Jordan shows that you can challenge ideas directly, even robustly, while still treating the person with respect, especially when they are sitting beside you. Debate should sharpen thinking, not diminish dignity. A moment of reckoning. This was never really about Eni Aluko's versus Wright. It is a moment of reckoning for sport media. A chance to ask how women's voices are valued, how opportunities are allocated, and how industry can move beyond tokenism towards true equity. The future of women's football coverage depends on getting that balance right. My name is Jide. Do subscribe to my channel, follow, and share your comments in the comment section. See you in my next video for another interesting discourse. Cheers.